Hi everyone, it's the English Simmer here and welcome back to my channel. So if you've been following me over on Twitch, twitch.tv/EnglishSimmer, or over on my Twitter where honestly, I just love to post my random thoughts. I have actually started a thread over on there, and over on Twitch, I've been doing townie makeovers for my own personal save file. Basically, a save file that I can start all my new games in, and all of the townies will look like my Sims, and they'll all be dressed the way that I want them to, and they'll all tell the stories that I want to be told. But whilst I have been working on this, it literally has been my pride and joy for like the last 6 months. I've had so much fun with it. So many of you have asked where I get certain assets from, who my favorite custom content creators are. Obviously, I am a huge fan of Create a Sim, and whenever I can, I browse through Create a Sim custom content for The Sims 4 and download what I fancy. So today, in this video, I just wanted to give everyone an easy sort of list or guide that I follow. If you're ever wondering where I got a piece of CC from, it's probably from one of these creators. Obviously, not every single piece of CC that I have is from them, but these are like my go-tos, my constants, my ones that I never take out of my game. Like, obviously, I'll have pieces from here or there that I've just found randomly, that I've seen my friends use and I've downloaded, but these are the custom content creators who I think just deserve all the love and praise in the world. And whilst I've put so much time and effort into my save file, it's this group of creators who have made it possible for me to do that. Because obviously I'm not the one creating this CC or making my Sims look super attractive. It's all off the backs of these wonderful humans. One of the biggest questions I get asked all the time is where I get my eyes from. These are the eyes that I use in my game. I've used them for like probably 2-ish years now, and I haven't fallen out of love with them yet. So these are what I go to. I actually got these because I think the browns are incredible. I love brown eyes, and Squeamish Sims just literally does brown eyes so well. So these are Sukai's version 2 by Squeamish Sims. You can still find them on squeamishsims.tumblr.com. I will have a list of all of these creators over on my CC finds, so I'm gonna have links to every single one of these creators that I mention in this video, just because I don't want to like spam the YouTube description with a whole bunch of links. And then I have a default skin. It's actually by Angie, aka Rat Bastard. I absolutely love their username, but I also absolutely love their skin so much. So this is a default skin blend. This is what all of my Sims have on them when I load in to Create a Sim. It's just such a nice blend. It looks really natural. It works really well on all skin tones. And you also still get the details of like the body and stuff. But then over the top of that, sometimes, depending on how I feel, but I do still use Lumia. Lumia Sims is now freaking working for EA, which I just think is the coolest thing. Like, went from making custom content to now working with EA, with Maxis on the Sims team. I absolutely love that for them. This is Usmooth 2. It's literally a standard in anyone's game. I feel like if you've been playing The Sims 4 for years now, you probably have this in your Create a Sim catalog. Whenever I do a CC video, I always have to shout out Maxis Match CC World. If you know Lana Sims, Lana basically used to like be a catalog for all forms of Sims custom content. I don't know if there's one that exists in this day and age for alpha custom content. I will say all of my CC that I use is Maxis Match, so obviously this video is going to be a very heavy focus on Maxis Match. So this site basically is just a catalog of Maxis Match. You can go to navigation. Their navigation is laid out so well. You can choose from create a sim. If you go to hairs, it has like masculine or feminine. It has short. There's so many amazing tags. It's really easy to navigate through this site. This creator, honestly, my Sims 4 game peaked when I found Clumsy Alien. Oh my word, Jen's custom content, everything that she touches is in my game. I will, without a doubt, download anything that Jen comes up with. It's peak gay culture. For me personally, I feel like my Sims have just got even gayer since I found Jen, and honestly, I'm really not mad about it. I love every single asset. There's hairs, there's shirts, there's clothes, there's just so much good stuff. People who watch me on Twitch probably get sick of it, but if someone comes into chat and they're like, hey, where is this piece of CC from? Like 9 times out of 10, it's probably gonna be Clumsy Alien because I have Jen's whole catalog. Literally my go-to golden child, can do no wrong in my eyes whatsoever. Next up, on the same sort of line, is Rue, aka Okuri. I never know how to pronounce. I don't know if it's like the roll of the tongue. I don't know if it's meant to be that, but I can't roll my tongue anyway, so I'm never gonna attempt it. Really incredible at mask CC as well as feminine custom content, which I know is a rarity when it comes to The Sims 4, but if you're looking for like a good mix between the different genders that we have in the game and also just like impeccable hairstyles, the detail that goes into every single one of these pieces is so easy to see because the work is just exquisite. Obviously a community favorite. It wouldn't be a CC favorite without Austin, aka A. Harris Brittany, has been making custom content for so many years now. And you just see that in their work, like, oh my goodness, the hairstyles are perfection. Also has been coming out with some really cool collections recently and collabs. I love the clothing that Austin also does. I just love Austin as a person in general. Like me and Austin, I absolutely would die for Austin, and just like the collaborations, everything once again is in my game. I found recently that obviously with the hair swatch update that we got, a lot of custom content creators have just made their whole hair catalog available with the recolors. And so I've literally gone and downloaded my faves, just their whole catalog. And it's kind of what inspired me to record this video right now, because if you find a favorite who you want to download like all of their stuff, you can literally just go on their updated hairs and there is an option to download them all in a zip file if you want to. I'm not going to tell you that you should do that, but I personally did it and I do not regret doing it. Austin collabs with Ayoshi quite a lot, and honestly, Ayoshi, again, just like incredible custom content creators. Their collabs are amazing. I love everything that's come out of it. Like, it's so fashionable and also like so unique. Like, do the basics well, but then also I think these two working together think of things that other creators often don't think of. This mesh top for my mask sims, I've been getting so much use out of this recently. Luke, another creator that I would absolutely die for. I love Luke so much. I think Luke's username is pronounced Okio, but I don't know. I butcher everyone's username, so what's new here? Again, has an updated hair swatch. The cottage living add-ons, they came out for public release literally yesterday, and I know so many people have been asking me where I got the cropped sweater vest from. It's from this collection, so definitely go check it out. I feel like another fan favorite, and obviously a creator that is pretty well known within the community, unfortunately has now retired from making custom content, but honestly, who can blame Vikai? Like, when you have a catalog this large of just like such polished perfection, Maxis match to a T, like literally looks like it could be in the game, like it was made by Maxis. I can't blame anyone for leaving this legacy behind, and it's all still active, so if you do want to go download it all, you still can. And again, has recently been starting to do the collaboration. The Butterfly collection is one of my faves. I feel like people are definitely going to the like Y2K and 90s era when it comes to CC right now. I'm seeing a very big revival, and I'm not complaining because I love it, and I love everything that everyone's put out recently. Sims Trouble, I personally feel, is like the definition of summer in my Sims game. I absolutely love everything that Miriam comes out with. Like, all of her hairs just look so good. And also Sims Trouble has a nice split between masculine and feminine stuff. Next up we have green llamas. If you have any custom content in your game that has this logo on the thumbnail, you already know about green llamas. If you don't, and you just so happen to pick up like 1 or 2 pieces and you didn't know where this icon was from, I am pleased to tell you it is from Green Llamas. He actually collabs with I'm Vikai like quite a bit, has a hair swatch update, so if you're looking to get all of these amazing hairs, you can, but also does make clothing and clothing collections, again in that same sort of like retro feel. And also a Bratz collection. This is one of my favorite collections that has come out this year. I wanted to give a shout out to Shea Butter because Shea actually used to be known as Savvy Sims and then took a break from making custom content and is now back, and may I just say, I personally think better than ever. Like, incredible custom content specifically for Black Sims. And I'm just so glad that Shea Butter is now back. I absolutely love their work as Savvy. I still have Savvy hairstyles in my game to this day, but this new stuff just looks so good. We have Aretha B, who is actually newer to me. I actually only came across Aretha because of this Donna hair. I love this Donna hair so much. I think this is a set because I'm fairly sure I have this set. I actually came across Aretha whilst I was just browsing through Maxis Match CC World, and now I would like to download everything. I mean, how could I not want to download everything that you see here? I feel like Aretha kind of walks the line between Maxis Match and Alpha. Like, it's definitely Maxis Match, but like some of the textures and also like the details on some of them, I do sometimes feel like it's like taking Alpha textures but applying it to Maxis Match, and I love when creators do that. Another creator who walks the very thin line between Maxis Match and Alpha, definitely I feel has been more Maxis Match recently, but Trilike, well known, well loved, literally keeps on top of all of the trends. I don't know how Trilike does it, but I genuinely feel like Trilike is sometimes just the trendsetter of the whole entire world. Like, I feel as if they know a fashion trend before anyone else in the world does. So definitely one to check out and bookmark so that you can continue coming back to. Then we have Jolly Bean, who I have talked about. I've done videos like this in the past. I've done feminine CC, I've done masculine. I definitely have talked about a lot of these creators before, but I always sum up Jolly Bean as kind of being like vintage, but putting a new twist on it. That's how I feel like it kind of treads the line between modern and vintage. Definitely used to be a bit more vintage, but also like just classic, like in a way that like your Sims could wear these clothes and just look so smart. Like even if it is something that has more of a modern twist on it, Solitaire is actually another newer creator to me. I feel like I had some of Solitaire's older stuff and then I kind of just like lost the link to their Tumblr and then more recently found it again. The Tiny Living add-on and the Paranormal add-on. I have to give a special shout out to this Paranormal add-on. If you loved the pirate culture that Paranormal stuff added, this is for you. They basically separated this outfit that I absolutely love, so the long cardigan, made way more variants of the flowy shirt, different colors, and because I found them through the Paranormal add-on pack, there's like loads of stuff that I can now scroll back to and check out. I have to say, masculine custom content from Solitaire really stands out in my game. I feel like they're doing stuff for masculine Sims that no one else is really doing, and I really like that. There's a lot of like tucked in shirts, and I kind of like dressing my masculine Sims as more of a smart casual, and I feel like Solitaire hits that theme on the head. Mysterious Dane, you've heard me talk about Mysterious Dane for years. When I say does the basics to a T, and I always say this in videos like this, I don't call them basics in the sense that any of this is easy, but like when it comes to t-shirt, when it comes to like roll necks and polo shirts and polo necks and just like tops and hairstyles that you could put on so many different types of Sims, and like you feel like the base game is really missing. Mysterious Dane does it so well. DYO, so fashionable, what the heck. I never know how to pronounce their username. I don't know if it's DY Oreos. That's what I'm gonna go for because that's how I personally read it. And so that's just what I'm sticking with. I don't want to embarrass myself. I feel like DYO just does like high fashion really well. I don't know if like the creator themselves would call this high fashion, but I do. Sarah, if you're watching this video, somehow call me out if you don't agree with me. But again, I just feel as one of those creators that like spots trends very well and kind of translates real life over to The Sims. Goes a little bit like out of The Sims' usual comfort zone. These faded shorts I have used on every masculine hot weather outfit for the last 2 years in my game. So of course I'm gonna include DYO in my favorites because I constantly go back to their CC. We have Sims on the Rope. I absolutely love. I found Rope, I think through the Escale shirt. I talk about this shirt so much, but it's like the be all and end all of masculine custom content. If you don't have this in your game, what are you doing? Go and download it right now. That's your homework from watching this video. Again, does the basics really well. I feel like sometimes we don't have enough t-shirts in the game, especially like plainer ones as well, or just like well-fitting t-shirts. And Rope does that so well for masculine Sims. And there we have it. Those are my favorite CC creators. These are basically my go-tos. Obviously, shout out to Max's Match because finding like a smaller creator or someone who's not as like well known within the community. I do feel like some of these people are like so huge in the CC community and they've earned that over the years. So I do really enjoy window shopping, as I like to call it, considering I can't really go window shopping too much nowadays. I just do it through Sims CC. I have to hurry this because my camera keeps overloading. I don't know what's going on, but even though I don't make custom content for the game, making content is like such a time-consuming thing, and the fact that these creators have such big catalogs like over so many years, it's just a compliment to their hard work and dedication that they've put in. So I hope this video helped you lot. I hope you found some new creators that you didn't know about, or it just reminded you of some old favorites. These are the ones that I have a multitude of in my Create a Sim catalog. If you ever watch me in Create a Sim, you will see their logos practically everywhere everywhere. I appreciate you all so much. Thank you to everyone who requested a video like this. I appreciate you all for giving me video ideas, and I will speak to you all in the next one. Bye now.